The construction project manager. Yep. It's exactly how it sounds. The project manager is the person in charge of a construction project and is responsible for making sure the job is delivered on time and on budget. Simple, right? You have plans, you have specifications, the buildings practically build themselves. Wrong! The project manager has to deal with schedules, budgets, contracts with subcontractors and vendors, communications between stakeholders. They have to make dozens of decisions every day just to keep the job moving along. There is a reason why project managers get paid the big bucks. Psst, guess what? Every project needs a manager. So here at Build Your Path, we're going to dig a little deeper into the roles of a project manager and what's needed in order to become one. What's up, guys? It's Chloe here at Build Your Path. Before we dive in, let's give a special shout out to our awesome sponsor, a general contracting and construction management firm that builds some amazing projects. We'll get to them in a bit because if you want to pursue this path, you need to hear what they have to say. So stick around. Every major construction project, from buildings to bridges to stadiums to roadways, has a project manager, sometimes referred to as the PM. The PM is just one half of an integral construction team. The other is the superintendent. The superintendent role is the subject of another video, but for now, what you need to know is that the superintendent handles getting the project built, and the PM handles the vast majority of the business side of the job. Buildings are not just bricks and mortar. There is a lot of money, time, legal, regulatory, and technical issues that have to be addressed from start to finish, which means they need a seasoned and savvy professional to navigate the way through. From the time the construction company is awarded a project, either through a competitive bid or a negotiated contract, the project manager springs into action. Typically, the PM starts by getting familiar with the project, the plans, the owner, the architects, and the engineers. The project manager, part banker, part designer, part lawyer, part diplomat, part boss, but all business. These days, becoming a project manager involves having a college degree. Typically, most construction companies will hire candidates with bachelors in either construction management or civil engineering. Those degrees are not exclusive, and many companies will consider others. You just have to be really passionate about building. People with an associate's degree and on-the-job experience can also become PMs because, again, it's all about the passion! Nationally, according to the Department of Labor in 2018, the median salary for construction managers is averaged at $93,370 after training and education. In some regions of the country, entry-level construction managers earn $75,000 to $85,000 with a full benefits package. Experienced project managers can earn $150,000 or more per year. The Department of Labor also said that the job market is expected to go up 11% by 2026. Some of the mega projects have several layers of project managers, including junior and senior PMs, as well as project executives. Being a good communicator is probably the most important skill for a PM to have. You're going to be dealing with a variety of positions, from corporate-level CEOs to brilliant engineers that talk in technobabble. Project management usually means a lot of in-office work. There are tons of meetings, phone calls, and lots of time behind a computer. If the thought of sitting in an office all day makes you cringe, don't worry, there's still plenty of time spent on site. At the entry-level positions, you'll probably spend more time at the job site than in an office. As your career advances, however, you will spend more time in the office than in the field. There isn't much physical building going on in this career track, so if you're someone who enjoys working with their hands or like to be outside all day, other career tracks may be for you. And now some knowledge from our sponsor. Being a project manager sounds really intimidating, but our wonderful sponsor was nice enough to give us some firsthand PM experience. So you know what that means. Field trip! Bah, 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 bah.
Construction management is awesome. Why? Because every day you learn something. There's always a challenge for you to conquer.
You can wake up on a Tuesday and be faced with a whole new different set of challenges than on a Thursdays, say. So if you like the flexibility and the kind of change in scenery and kind of something new every day, this could be the field for you.
The days always start early, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And you always start with a huddle with your subcontractors to kind of see what their goal is for the day, what their plan is for the day. Typically in the morning is when you get all of their issues and things are trying to work out. So you may be able to resolve those issues with them in the field, or you may have to take those issues back to the design team or to your team to help figure it out.
What we do on a day-to-day basis is essentially getting other people to do what we need them to do when we need them to do it, when they're not necessarily interested in doing it at that time.
So in construction management, you have a design team, you have the construction team, you have the trade partners or the subcontractors that specialize in their own scope. And all of those individuals have to come together to make the project happen. And it really takes teamwork. So I appreciate and I enjoy the problem solving and the collaboration.
It's also a very rewarding and satisfying career because you get to touch something tangible.
A lot of young people are really anxious to get their feet dirty. Internships are the way to go because you have a chance to get your feet dirty, really get in the grind and understand if this is really what you want to do, and have an impact too, because we give interns real work.
The typical pathway to getting in construction management is really one of two ways, right? You can come up through the trades and develop a skill set and stay in the field, if you will, go the superintendent route. Or you can also stay in the office through the project engineer up through the project management route. And that is typically more often than not achieved by attaining your 4-year degree.
Whether you want to build homes, whether you want to be in the commercial aspect and build apartments or office buildings or healthcare projects or go into advanced tech, the opportunity is there. So you can always move from one sector to another and keep learning and growing.
So if their passion is about building, is about solving complex problems and challenges, and always have a changing environment, if you have a strong work ethic and you're willing to put in the time and dedication, it's a highly rewarding field that pays well.
And the world's not going to stop changing. And we're always looking for ways to be innovative and to build better.
As your body of knowledge grows, you'll get to take on larger and more complex projects. The path beyond project management usually leads to executive management roles within the company, where you could be working on talent recruitment, business development, and strategic partnerships. You could even earn an ownership stake in a company or potentially start your own. We're not going to stop building, and if every construction project needs a manager, what are you waiting for? Construction project managers, highly talented, skilled, smart at business, and good communicators that make sure our built environment gets constructed on time and on budget, all without their heads exploding, most days anyway. Check out buildyourpath.org for more info, or go to the interwebs to find a degree program near you. Thanks for watching this installment of Build Your Path. Stay tuned as we are doing new career highlight videos. Until next time.